I received a $5 tip from 1mm Man. He says, honest question, would you do an interview with Keemstar? You were born the same year, you're the same age, you're both Italian-American, you're both from Mid-Atlantic, Northeast USA, and of course both gamers and content creators. I think you give me an honest interview and throw in a few jokes. Fuck no, I would never do anything with Keemstar. That would be a complete waste of my time. He would basically leverage it to just make content for himself, likely continuously talking about me and trying to make content for weeks on end, even though I wouldn't even be involved in it. He would still do it. I mean, just take a look at the things he's done with previous people who he had on his show and stuff like that. I'm not stupid. I watched the whole documentary about the guy, and I'm not going to waste my time with people like that. So absolutely, positively, no. I will not be doing anything with Keemstar at all. Period. And by the way, he's very pissy about that too, which is why he doesn't like it. Keemstar is the kind of guy, he doesn't really get told no since he throws money around, right? So the fact that he offered me what he did earlier this year, and I outright basically said, if you can't even call me on the phone like a human, why on earth would I want to do any business with you? And he doesn't like that. To him, you know, he's like in control of every situation. And the fact that basically I burned his ass, you know, totally pisses him off. And he, you know, that's what I mean. Like, it's funny though, because he still wants to do it. I'm serious. I know for a fact he still wants to do it. He still thinks that, like, having me on some show or something would make him a lot of money. So he still wants me involved, even though I refuse to be involved. But he you know, at a moment's notice, he would still take me on to do the show. I know he would. But I'm not doing it ever. I have no desire to do anything with that human. Unless he changed for the better. Like, if the guy totally changed, all right, and was like, I'm going to redeem myself. I'm not going to be this scumbag anymore. I'm not going to abuse and exploit people. If he completely changed, maybe I would consider it. But that kind of guy, you know, you really think he's ever going to change? Let's be honest. Launch-tastic. Did I get distracted playing the mobile game? No, I was checking my emails. Because sometimes, remember, sometimes I don't get emails properly, and I have to check my phone and see what's going on there. How exactly would I be playing? Just think of the dumb thing this idiot just said to me. Are you playing the mobile game? Yes. As you can see, this podcast, I've been very engrossed in my phone. The entire podcast, I've been focusing on a mobile game. You fucking mouth drooler. Wow. I mean, does your mom tie your shoes for you too in the morning? Holy shit. Like, that guy is literally a living Muppet. His entire existence is being a living Muppet. Well, I tried Vampire Survivor on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is. Right? I just heard people freaking out yesterday saying, why didn't Vampire Survivors get nominated for Game of the Year? And I was like, what the fuck is Vampire Survivors? What are you talking about? And apparently it's a game that has a cult following. And people think it's like an exceptionally good game that no one's heard of. Over 100,000 reviews on Steam. No way, it's a cult classic. Dude, who in mainstream has talked about Vampire Survivor? When did it even come out? When has it even been a discussion of best games of the year? I literally heard nothing about this game until people complained yesterday on Twitter about it. That was the first time I even understood it existed. I don't care how many fucking reviews were on Steam. Who gives a shit?
Wow, who cares?
Thoughts on the latest Boogie controversy? There's another Boogie controversy? I mean, Jesus, man. You're absolutely right. Someone tipped $1 to talk about the tractor shit. You're absolutely right. I'm not going to address... He literally says in the tip, I know you're not going to address this. You're right. I outright said I'm not going to. I already said that's a waste of everyone's time. So thanks for wasting everyone's time. Or actually, you just wasted your own time because I'm not wasting everyone's time on you. Okay, then. Just like we said, we were talking about this in September. We were looking up stuff to do for the fall. And locally, there's like a farm that what they do is they have... you can pick your own pumpkin from their pumpkin patch. They have a whole corn maze. They have all kinds of fall things they sell. A marketplace. They actually have like a barnyard petting zoo area where you can visit animals and pet them and interact with them. So basically like a kind of like a family fun day thing. And we were like, we absolutely want to do that. Let's do it. Okay. And then what ended up happening? Well, we didn't know what her work schedule was going to be for October. The weather was kind of weird in October. And by the time that we would have had time to do it, that week that we were free, we had a million other things to do. That was the week that I had to go do all stuff for Halloween. Get Halloween decorations, my Halloween costume pieces, you know. So we were already too busy. It's like, that's life, man. That's what happens. You get so, when you only have one day off a week, all right, and you have limited, you know, funds and things, you know, it would be one thing if, like, everything was unlimited. It's not a big deal. It's not, you know, it is. Every week when I have my day off, I have to carefully plan what I can afford to do and the time to do it. And those limitations, you know, it sucks sometimes. That's life. What are you going to do? But, you know, what was my favorite non-Disney animated movie from my childhood? Non-Disney. The G.I. Joe movie. Because the G.I. Joe movie also, I really liked. Even though the plot was terrible, it's one of those movies that's so bad it's good. Like, I could quote a bunch of lines from the G.I. Joe movie. You fit you in a ditty bag. An itty bitty ditty bag. Steven Seagal says, I remind him of a Shotokan guy that I once knew.
You remind me of a Shoto that I once knew. He used to throw Hadoukens across the screen. Then he sure you get me when I jumped at him. This is why I just don't jump anymore. Okay. Oh my God.
Would you like this? With a present. An early Christmas present for you. Happy holidays. Time to burn your ass with the blades now. Chop you up into ribbon.
No, I don't think I've ever had a burp emote, have I? It would be pretty pertinent, but I don't think anyone ever asked for it.
Welcome to the below. It's where all the dark elves go.
Hula la bula! Jade, I'm glad you're loving this. I am too. This game is good. And now we're doing optional stuff, which is fun. I was just saying last time it felt like it was a lot more linear than the first one. But now we're doing optional stuff. Look at that. Willow also loves the game. Cool. I'm really enjoying it. I'll be honest, guys. Can I be honest with my audience? Especially those who are watching on demand as well. I appreciate everyone who's checking out this playthrough. I know a lot of people are playing the games for themselves, so they're staying away this launch week. I mean, the game's only been out for 6 days so far. But admittedly, for a new game, if you guys haven't noticed, the attendance on streams has not been great. And I don't know if that's because, again, everyone's playing it for themselves. Maybe if someone already saw it. Because remember, people already were playing this early. So it's possible you already saw someone play the whole game and you don't really care. I'm loving it. I think the game is outstanding. I don't want people to think that because the views on the streams, or maybe, I don't know how the views on the on-demand videos are doing, honestly. I haven't really been looking. But I don't want people to think that that's representative of the quality of the game. The game is absolutely outstanding. It's weird to me that my streams of other games are doing much better than this. I'm actually getting more viewers for Gotham Knights. I'm getting more viewers for Modern Warfare 2 random multiplayer streams. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of odd because the game is so good.
Patience.
Could be. Madison says maybe because there's such an oversaturation of streams of this game. That definitely could be what it is. It could be that everyone's playing this game and a lot of people have already watched people play it. Because again, I'm only, 12 hours in and it's been a week. Most people who played this game probably played it like 4 days in a row and beat it, right? That's not me. You guys know me. I take my time. I take my time to enjoy. And I'm going to be doing a lot of content. Like right now, this is pure side content. I'm going to be doing this because I like the game. Okay? So, it is what it is. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm doing tons of other stuff for variety. It's just, it is odd that this is like the hottest game out right now. And I think everyone kind of agrees it's pretty much a Game of the Year contender, if not a shoe-in. But it's pretty crazy that if you honestly, like Sonic Frontiers, I'm getting more viewers than God of War Ragnarok. Anyway, if you are one of the people who are here, enjoying, thanks. Thanks for being here. Remember, many ways that you can help, like liking the stream. Right now we have almost 300 people on the stream. We have about 76 likes. We can get 100 likes. That would help. If you're continuing to watch this on demand as an ongoing playthrough, Thanks for sticking up and watching, because there's going to be many more parts coming. Remember, liking the videos on demand, leaving comments to let me know what you think about the game. You could even simply just say, hey, this is just for the algorithm to help you, Phil. That helps the channel, okay? So if you could continuously do that for a game like this, I would really appreciate that, okay?